your fist!
Yeah, what's up, people of YouTube? So, if it's gaming back, um, like I said, to be a vlog entry. The channel's gonna be mostly Let's Plays, online matches, and vlogs about anything I feel like talking about over gameplay. And another one I'm doing today is for Naruto, the Naruto chapter. I just feel like talking about that as well. Because I've been reading Naruto since, I want to say, middle school, like sixth grade or no, probably like seventh grade. It's been a while, and I'm already in my second year of college. It's been years. I've literally been reading this series for years, and it's coming to an end, and that's kind of saddening. Like it's hurtful and it's saddening. I've been reading this since I was a kid, and it's almost over. I mean, down the line, some stupid stuff happened. I'll probably make a video about that some other time. But yeah. So let me just talk about this chapter. It's gonna be real quick. There's not really much to it. The chapter starts off with Rikudo sitting and talking to Kakashi, Naruto's Team 7 basically. And he's like, yeah, I am Hagoromo, I'm the Senin. But then he's like, yeah, basically I'm this god dude, what's up? And Sakura's just like, oh yeah, I don't care anymore. It's like she just gave up. And all the previous Kage are there talking, but I feel they didn't really have a point. I don't know. I mean, they had a point in the last chapter, but this chapter they were just there, not really. And the tail beasts are there. And the thing about the tail beasts being there, the funniest thing was like, as soon as Naruto sees Kurama, he's like, oh hey, I missed you, buddy. How's my best friend doing? And Kurama's like, he flicks him off. He's like, don't, like, shut up, like, goddamn. He's like, go away. So the chapter goes on with the tail beast talking and Hagoromo talking to Kakashi, and Kakashi thinks Obito. And then Kakashi, I guess he gets pulled into another world where Obito's waiting for him. And Obito's like he's about to cry. And you could tell he feels remorse for everything he did. And Kakashi's just telling him, well, you know what? You know what? We had to say goodbye once, but at least this time I'm saying goodbye to my friend, not an enemy. And, you know, I think anybody would love to hear that. You know, because Kakashi just saying, like, that's all he needed. And as Obito goes away, you know, he's like, Kakashi's like, oh, do you have an excuse for being late to Ren? And he's like, alright, that's what I'm gonna save your ass, because I'm the shit. And Obito just disappears, and Kakashi loses his bullshit power up. Thank God, it's gone. Like, no more Susanoo, no more Kamui, Rakiri. That's all gone. It's done. Thank God. And I guess Kakashi kind of faints because, you know, he should have using all that damn chakra. I don't know why he didn't faint before, but Kakashi kind of faints. Sasuke is not really giving a shit because, like, Sakura catches him. One thing Sasuke sees is Madara's body. Sasuke, you know, Sasuke's thinking, you know, killing blow. And before Sasuke can even run to go kill him, Hagoromo gets in his way, and he's telling him to wait. And the reason why Sasuke has to wait is because Madara and Hashirama start to talk. And I guess this is the part where Madara has a lot of remorse, and he's just like, you know what? I had a dream. I was going to accomplish it. I was used. It didn't work. I guess life's not fair. And Hashirama's like, no one ever said life was fair. Like, because we can only do so much when we're alive. That's what our predecessors, our reincarnations are for. Like, aka Naruto and Sasuke. And Madara's like, that's a naive way of thinking. But then Madara glances over at Sasuke and Madara. He thinks to himself, well, you know what? Maybe I should have gone that way too. And I'm curious to see, is he talking about going the way that Sasuke went? Because Sasuke went kind of batshit crazy for a while. I don't think he want to go that way. But it was cool seeing Sasuke and Madara catch eyes with each other. You know, both of Indra's reincarnations kind of establishing a connection with each other. That was pretty cool. It's actually pretty cool for Naruto and Sasuke to look on and see past versions of themselves communicate with each other. Because that type of friendship, even when you're dying, Madara and Hashirama had such a deep friendship. They had nothing but respect for each other. And, you know, Hashirama says, now that we're both dying, we can finally have those drinks as brothers. And Madara's just like, I guess that's a good thing to him. So Madara passes. And, you know, Hashirama's feeling sad, and like Sasuke, he's just kind of like I guess he's touched by it. Either he's touched or he doesn't know how to feel by it. And then Hagoromo's like, well, it's time for me to send everybody back. And before he does that, Naruto rushes over to his dad. And then his dad's just like, I gotta go. And he's like, but before I go, happy birthday. And this is when Naruto, he go balls out the walls. He just start telling his dad everything. He's like, oh, tell mom I'm not a picky eater. And like, I don't just eat ramen anymore. And like, I almost shower every day. Those are actually his words. He's just like, I go to the hot springs. I know a lot about girls. Well, I know a little bit about girls. I don't really know anything about girls or alcohol. I made friends. My friends are cool. And then as soon as Naruto says, like, you see the shot of Sasuke, it's like, nigga, what? You know, like, I guess, I don't know how Sasuke feels about Naruto, but Naruto consider him his brother. And they go on, and he just goes, it's this giant list of he's like, I listen to Kakashi, I listen to the third Hokage. Out of the three Sanin, Jiraiya was the coolest. He was such a pervert though, but he was really cool. He told me all about everything, and Naruto starts to break down and cry because who who has a dad that dies, comes back, and then disappears in front of them again. I can't imagine how that feels. And he's like, don't worry about me and tell mom not to worry about me. It's like I'm okay, dad. And then Hagoromo goes away, and then you see Naruto standing there in the sunlight, and that's the end of this chapter right there. Or whatever happens next, it had to be next week. But Naruto's probably getting very close to ending, unless Orochimaru controls the hell out of everybody. He's like, yo, I'm back, motherfucker. But it wouldn't really be a challenge. Got Naruto and Sasuke are six path sages. They're pretty damn unstoppable. So that's all for this video. Comment, rate, subscribe. Sofa's Gaming, man.